Anyway, do you want to introduce the next person?
Jordan Innella.
Because we need some comedy, and he's the one to bring it to us.
Still not funnier than me.
All right, shut up. See, that's not even fair. I don't want to follow that. How do you follow that act? It's the hardest act to follow. You know, I'm in a hard act to follow, because when I leave, the microphone comes with me. But, so I was watching the news the other day, and I found out that a convicted hitman, Jimmy Two Shoes Malone, he actually confessed to police that he was once hired to kill a cow in a rice field with nothing but 2 porcelain figures. Police were startled and admitted that this is the first known case of a knick-knack paddywhack. See, I'm glad at least some of you laughed, because as most of you know, my comedy's a bit more vulgar, and toning it down was really hard. So, and not only is this a school setting, my mother's here, and so is my father, and this is the first time they've ever seen me perform, and I mean, I'm all for beating your child, but when I'm in trouble with my mother, the way she beats me, all right, she beats me by syllable. If you don't know what that, I'll give you an example. What were you thinking? But she went to college, so she knew these big words. It was like, you little egotistic cool punk. It got to the point that I was afraid of going to English class. So, Jordan, yes ma'am, how many syllables are in egotistical? No! Okay, I'm joking. My mother really doesn't beat me. I gotta say that for like child services bust through the window. But and when we're in public, I really do like to pretend that she does beat me. I don't know why, it's just something completely funny. Like she'll make a sudden movement to reach for something in the grocery store. I'm like, oh, not again, I'll be good. And I thought that was hilarious. But then she taught it to some girl I was dating over the summer. Oh, we're in the mall. I'm like, hey, let's go play Diddy. And she's like, no! She only did it once, though, because when I got home, I beat her with a bat. Needless to say, we're not dating anymore. Oh, not because I hit her, because she liked it, and that was freaky. I will admit, in 7th grade, I wasn't the womanizing genius you see before you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I wasn't, in fact, until 7th grade, I haven't even kissed anybody. And it doesn't matter who you are, you have a crush on at least one teacher through your lifetime. Right now, that's Mr. Ginnerty, but we'll put that aside. Well, my 7th grade math teacher, I had a crush on my 7th grade math teacher, majorly. And so, you know, I thought I'd try to do stuff to impress my math teacher. And so I had to go home and practice making out. And if you've done that, you know how embarrassing that is. But I had my mirror, and the only thing I had seen people kissing was really in the movies, so I'm standing in front of my mirror. But I wanted to make sure I was doing it right, so I had my eyes open. And at that point, my mother walked in. What do you say to your child at a point like that? Windex is below when you're done. See, but I'm glad I did that, because now if I ever make out with someone who looks exactly like me, I'll be prepared. No, but okay. Fine, you know, I guess I'd gotten it down, and I was so proud of myself. And surprised me, the first person I ever make out with, 7th grade math teacher. Yes. Thank you for clapping back there. Thank you. That's. See, when my mother's giving me this huge confused look, because I told her this joke earlier, and she was like, Jordan, you were homeschooled. And your math teacher was Uncle Robert. Speaking of Uncle Robert, every Valentine's Day he'd give his wife roses, and that's a horrible gift. Don't ever buy a significant other roses. Putting aside the fact that these things die, it's like, here, these will only last as long as my affection for you, and no matter what you can do, you're screwed. Putting that completely aside, you're still chopping a living thing in half to show your affection for somebody. I'm not angry that we do that. I'm upset we limit it to squirrels. Squirrels? I'm gonna hold my joke. Brandon, quick, sing me out. Okay. I'm really upset that we limit it to flowers because I've always wanted to show my affection by giving somebody my brother's finger. It'd be like Mobster World, but to the extreme. When I was watching the news and I found out about Jimmy Two Shoes Malone, I also found out in New York, there's a man who runs around in a ninja mask and he finds people who, in the mall, he finds people who recently purchased a Twilight book and he takes it and he runs away and throws it in the garbage. I was startled. Today, I have a hero. I've always been upset, you know, I want to do that for movies. Like, I just dress up as like Captain Kirk. And then you're walking out of FYE, you just purchased Napoleon Dynamite, you're all feeling good about yourself. I just run up and kick you straight in the... Be like, God, idiot, God, vote for Pedro. Andy Deering has an incredibly attractive mother. I do not have a joke for that yet, but it is accurate. And at least if you hated my comedy, you could go, well, I learned something. Look, people, some of these are jokes, some of these are fact. Andy's mom is hot. You ever think airplanes have keys? It's like the pilot's in the cockpit. Where did they go? And they always get on the announcement, I'm sorry, sir, we're having some technical difficulties. We're going to have to ask you all to please enter the terminal. Because they're not really going to say what happened. The pilot's not really going to get up there and be like, yeah, this is embarrassing. I don't have the keys. See, for Christmas, my aunt, she bought me this bowl that I put right next to my door. The keys are in that. I've got to make a quick 2-hour drive home. Well, you know, I've thought about this a minute ago, you know, talking about my Uncle Robert and how we chop living things in half to show affection because he's weird. Speaking of things dying, my brother right there, he's actually getting married soon. Yeah, clap it up. And he actually made me best man. Yes. But that really got me thinking, if I'm the best man, why is she marrying him? Put the brass knuckles down. You promised you wouldn't bring them to the show. Promise. What the? Mom, don't text me when I'm doing a show. I gotta see what this says. If you mess up tonight, I'm putting you up for adoption. I appreciate that. I really just... Thanks. You're the best mother ever. You see what I put up with on a daily basis? I had to live with my mother for the week of spring break, and apparently I found out my bathroom habits were atrocious. See, when I go to the bathroom at night, we don't turn on lights. We operate by sonar. We just wait till you hit water. Oh, there it is. There we go. My mother walks in the bathroom in the morning. Why is everything sticky? And if you've ever showered at a woman's house, they don't know what soap is. They have like 47 bottles lined against the wall. It's like, and this is body lotion, and this is shampoo, and this is super conditioner. I don't even know what that is. And this is body wash. And I'm standing there, Mom, where's the soap? Use body wash. Men, easy. Shampoo, conditioner, soap. Thank you. It's an issue. It's a big issue. You know, the material tonight is about my mother. I'm doing my best to embarrass her. But, true story, we were driving to the YMCA once. We were driving to the YMCA, and we're sitting in the car, and we're gonna go work out, and I look at my mom, and I was like, hey, Mom, you know, there are a lot of cute guys at the YMCA. You sure you're ready for this? She was kind of just sitting there, you know, just, Jordan, You know, after they work up a sweat, you know, just been exercising for a while, and then they get off of those machines. You ever go sniff the seat? What? She's like, I thought you were into that. I'm sorry. Maybe when you're older. God. I hate food shows. My father watches them all the time. I despise them. I can't even smell the food. I can't touch the food. I can't eat the food. What's the point of watching the food being cooked? And the ending's the worst. They always zoom in. They're like, this looks delicious, doesn't it? Get your broke self to McDonald's. Thank you, that's all.